What is up, everyone? Uh, so, real quick, just a little preface for this video. We are going to be talking about Captain America Civil War. If you have not seen Captain America Civil War and you don't want to be spoiled, take this little bit for this intro. As I introduce everything, you might want to hit pause and you might want to roll out and go see Captain America and then come back so you can join the discussion and know what the hell's going on. Go, shoot, go see this movie. For everybody else, if you've seen this movie and you're hyped for it and you're hyped for it like I am, stick around. Let's have a quick discussion about it because that movie was awesome. It ranks up there as maybe top five, yeah, I'm gonna give it a top five slot, maybe number three of the top five slot of best Marvel movies from the Marvel studio out right now. Number one is still Avengers, the first Avengers movie. This movie was awesome. It was kind of dark, but it was very personable. It wasn't so much about the superheroes, the superhero powers, superhero antics as much as that airport fight was cool. It was about Steve being that guy who just said, "You're wrong. You're all wrong. So I'm gonna, plant my way here and gonna push, and I'm not gonna listen to you anymore." The Sokovia Accords, all of that mess because of everything that happens when the Avengers get involved. The complete split of the team was just so good, so good. But the thing about this entire movie that killed me, the thing that made me just go, yeah, was Tony. Throughout this entire freaking movie, Iron Man just kept screwing up. He kept making the wrong decisions, in my opinion, left and right. I get where he's coming from, where he felt like, oh my God, I helped kill an innocent person. But that person was gonna die. Well, okay, hold on a second. No, yeah, that's all his fault. He created Ultron. Never mind, I can't defend him on that one. I don't know. I just felt like he was just doing everything wrong, and it really put it in. It made him human. It showed his human side where he is not perfect as much as he wants to be, but he kept making bad choices. There was a point at the end of the movie where I was like, all right, it seems like he's getting there. And then he saw the video, which again, I feel for him. I would be a little heated too, but at the same time, he kind of had to know that that wasn't really Bucky's fault. He was being controlled. But all he's like, I don't care. I want to kill him. And that's a human response, so I can't really fault him for that. But at the end of that fight, after he got got his bell rocked and got it put down, for him to then go on that dirty telling Cap he doesn't deserve that shield, to leave it, to give it back, he doesn't deserve it. God, just like a little baby. And then Cap was still the bigger person at the end of that, telling him, you know what, you have your family there, you should lean on them and everything. You still got Rhodey and the Vision and no one else because you pushed everybody else away and you screwed that up royally. So he's got his little family, and Steve basically said, if you need me, here's a cell phone where only you'll be able to reach me. Call me and I got your back still. Proving that Captain America is still the bigger man. On Cap's side, that whole movie just shows how strong the writing from Marvel is right now. Yes, it's their character, so it has to be strong. But they get it. They get great storytelling, and the Russo brothers get great directing. From the intro, from that first mission they go on, all the way to you see that fight at the airport where Cap is so determined. Every time that you think, this could be the turning point for it, where this could really mess up, the movie just stayed strong. Captain America, Steve, was just so good in this movie. His loyalty to his friend, to his brother, to Bucky was awesome. And that was only shadowed by the fact that he still remained loyal to his friends, to that entire crew, to everybody whose Team Cap was like, everybody was drinking the Cap Kool-Aid. They were like, Bucky, if Bucky's your boy, he's our boy too, except for the Falcon. But that was just for comedy reasons. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the two of them were great. That was just great. But everybody was like, you know what, Cap, we got your back. Tony's wrong, you're right. Let's do this thing. And then they brought in Ant-Man, and it just made everything even better. So I'm probably rambling, but that's how good this movie is. It makes me ramble. Tony screwed up. Steve did it right. Baron Zemo, not even Baron Zemo, Helmut Zemo, just being a regular guy who, with that much dedication, that much drive to get revenge on the Avengers and do what he did, and he succeeded in his goal. I don't care what what the dude said at the end, what he was like, how does it feel to have failed? He's like, did I really? Because he didn't. He drove that wedge in the Avengers and just completely pushed most of them apart. Sort of. Steve and Tony aren't on the same page anymore. They've broken up. That relationship is done. Natasha's to the wind. Nobody knows where she's gone. So there's going to be an awesome Black Widow movie. Please, 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 please. War Machine is hurt. Steve and his squad are wherever, because at the end of that movie, you saw he broke them out. So they're free. Which I'm going to get back to a point in there in just a second. And he did his job. He was an awesome character. For him to be the villain of this movie, man, oh man, he was perfect. I think they really did a good job. I'm glad he wasn't the Nazi that the original Zemo's based on. He was just a guy who wanted revenge for his family. He was good. He was so good. Revenge for his family. Black Panther. How about that guy? Yeah. Oh man. He stole the show. His entire time. He was like a stalker. He was obsessed. He was going to get Bucky. He didn't care who or what was in his way. He was getting his man. And Chadwick Boseman played T'Challa so well. Black Panther did it so well in this movie. It was so good. Like, from the scene where he's chasing Bucky down on the bike, to the fight on the roof, to the fight at the airport. He is determined, he is dog, and he is not letting that go. And I think just so good. I can't wait for the Black Panther movie because T'Challa just stole that. The other person who helped steal that movie was Spidey. 15 minutes. Fox, I don't need you to understand. I'm sorry, not Fox. Sony. 15 minutes. 15 minutes completely decimated all of your other Spider-Man movies. I enjoyed the two Amazing Spider-Man movies. I thought they were really good. But 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes of him in the Captain America movie decimated everything that you built and showed that Marvel's like, we should have always done this because we can do it right. Imagine Fox, what they can do with the X-Men movies. But who knows if that'll ever happen because they're trying to kill them off. But whatever. That 15 minutes of that nervous energy of a kid who has powers now, trying to figure it out, and Tony trying to be a mentor to him, was so good. Just so good of writing, so good of the character. Like, I was a little iffy on the character because I really had wished it was Miles Morales, but that was so good. Young Peter Parker, that nervous energy, the constant talking and everything during a fight. That was Spider-Man. That was who it was supposed to be. Yes, the other Spider-Man movies, he cracked jokes, but not like this. This was a nervous teenager with powers again, just doing his thing. So good. Ant-Man. This touching back on the other thing. Because all of the Marvel movies are connected, I want to know how Ant-Man and the Wasp works now. Ant-Man was in, like, Superman. He was in the Raft. That's not an ordinary jail. That's nothing that you can, like, get out and walk away and be like, I'm still going to walk around the city. You were in the Raft and you broke out. From now until Ant-Man and the Wasp comes out, I need to know how they are going to explain him just still chilling with the Wasp. I need to know that. That is just going to be, that's going to bother me for a while, but it's still good. Oh, that movie is so good. So now, I mean, after watching this movie, you see the end credits where T'Challa basically says if anybody comes for Bucky, they're going to get their ass handed to him. And I believe him. To Spider-Man finding a spider signal in his gauntlet, or his web shooter. Just, what does Marvel do now? How do they improve on this? Because that movie was awesome. How do they make this even better? And I can't wait to see the next movies. So far, they have built an awesome universe. Everything's heading towards the fight with Thanos, even though he had nothing to do with this movie. I still think all of this is going to have, like, major repercussions in that final two Avengers films. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know how you felt about the movie. Let me know if you thought it was too long, if you thought it was too short. Just let me know. If there's anything I missed, if you think it's something I glossed over, you want to go back over to, let me know. Let me know. Just let me know. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for checking this video out with me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you a million times. Thank you. Have a great day. Go see Captain America again. Go see it, and I'll see you after Doctor Strange.